Hey folks, Clinton here, and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Factorio. We are ready to develop our new oil refinery area over here. You can see I've got my copper plates, my iron plates, my coal. I've also run some water over here because we do need some water for the next step. And I ran a huge water pipeline from way over here, complaining about some missing construction packs there in our overall repair network. There is a bit of an issue in that... we are, not producing enough resources of quite a few different things, partially because we have been short on plastics and things, although that's not the only thing. We'll have to definitely make a revision over our overall network at some point, but for now, I'm happy to continue over here. So, what I am going to do is set up a set of, I think we can handle, I don't know exactly how much oil we're going to be pumping here over the course of whatever. But if I recall correctly, there was a nice ratio of about 3 oil refineries to about 8 chemical plants, I think, to do the cracking, to get all natural gas, which is, I think, mostly what we're going to worry about now, or petroleum gas, I suppose I should say. And we will look into the next step afterwards. But let's give ourselves a fair amount of space here, which means we'll have to use maybe a few more pipes, but I think it'll give us just a little bit more flexibility in what's what. So we are going to go for the advanced stuff over here, and we are going to get our crude oil. Very crude. Likes to tell nasty jokes. I guess I'll have it come right out of the container here, even though it's actually not required in any way whatsoever. We're going to get you to go there, because that enables us to say go tick, tick, tock like that. I guess we'll actually need to bend that way. That'll be fine. Which means things will get slightly in the way. You know what? Let me back up on this, because what I would much rather is this be here and therefore not block that little alleyway, like so. And then you can come off of here to here, and then we can just run some pipe that way. All right, so you're getting that. You're gonna need water next, which is all good and fine. I can run you to say here. 1, 2, 3. Need quite a lot of water for stuff. Hopefully this pipeline can handle everything that we are going to require. Like that. Run you as far as you can go, which is about there. And I think it's probably fine if I just do this. Maybe it'll get in my way, maybe it won't, I'm not sure. You do need some power, so I'm gonna stick one of these between each one of them. That's going to be fine. And you know what, I'll just use these mediums to over here. So, oh, I was like, why are you still blinking for the power? Because I missed this connection. There you go. So you're gonna start producing that and then immediately shut down because you are going to fill up. So what I want to do now, trying to think of the layout for this. We're gonna need, so chemical refineries. We have 2. Well, we need a few because we need, I think, 8 to do all the cracking. All right, where are we under attack? Up there, which should have guns. Oh, I think I am out of ammo on some conventional gun turrets over there. It's what's going on. I do have some lasers. Where's my vehicle? Over there. I do have some lasers up there as well, but things could still be quite troublesome for a little bit. We're gonna go through here. I think it's mostly just complaining about missing repair packs now, but the guns did legitimately get destroyed. It's a tough little drive here. There's more repair packs down below. Okay, so yeah, some things got destroyed. You actually don't have lasers up here. Well, we'll probably want to back you up. We need some ammo up here, too. I don't know. Actually, I've got tons in the car. Keep trying to disassemble the car. That's not what I'm looking to do. Let's replace you with that. You with that. Oh, and you guys are actually smashed. Cancel you. Do get a couple of laser turrets, absolutely. I'll queue up some more gun turrets, too, so they'll get auto repaired here in a second. Or auto replaced. We'll probably want to wall this off a little bit more proper-like as well, although I don't have much in the way of material for that. At least this will make people walk around a little further. I'm sorry, did I miss an oil patch here? Crying out loud. Fuck, crying out loud. Do I have a pump jack? No. Let's go ahead and queue one up after all these guns. Unfortunately, the laser turrets take forever to build. So you are in just barely in the repair catchment area over here, actually, which is probably why those got destroyed. This is almost certainly not the best way to resolve this problem, but what I am going to do is build a roboport. Actually, I'm going to build it right inside of this area over here, where it'll be a little bit more secure. We'll need to get some power. We're going to need some power over here, one way or to other, for the laser turrets. Like so. Alright, you need bullets. I will provide you with bullets. You are going to get all these bullets back over here. That's going to be fine. And yeah, laser turret, just for more range and better defense, we're going to do that. There we go. And also, just in case I forget to refill these guns with ammo, I don't think that's what went on over here, but it's possible. But this will be better. So now things will be repaired. Let me go and shove some repair packs over here for convenience. And I'll just build some more for myself. I don't know. Do I request repair packs? I guess I don't need to. I don't actually need to repair things that often. Oh, yeah. So, hang on a sec here. Pump jack. Okay, it's currently being built. What the heck, man? Quickly. Pump jack. Right there. There. Sure. Run the pipe here. That's fine. And power. There we are, slightly more oil. Doesn't have the speed packs in there, but that's okay. Alright, that much is good. I guess I'm cutting through here now. Try not to hit the electric posts. Excellent. Dodge that. So yeah, this is all quite close together. So they might have been able to share a few things from one to the other, but that's okay. So you'll repair that. No, further south. Right, so, and I will want more auto turrets. I need batteries in my inventory to get them going, which they probably won't get shipped out here. Now, this is outside of my logistics network, which means I don't know if that's going to be a problem or not. We may end up connecting things up at some point. I'm not sure. All right, these are, well, they're not going because this is all full and stalled. So, right, chemical plants, of which we'll need more, but this is going to be a start. I don't know if we need to line things up in some way for me to make this in the way that, to work the way I want. I don't think it really matters. Let's say I start over here, because that'll be lined up there. I'm hoping I'm leaving enough space for various whatchamacallits. And I'm hoping one apart here is going to be sufficient. So that's 5, 6, 7, 8. I guess I knew that because that's how many chemical plants I've got. So, oops. I'm going to start with the crude. Not the crude, the heavy oil. Like that. And you are going to go from here into there. Because this is going to be... It's going to crack heavy to light. Oh! The alignment's not the way that I would want, actually. Do I just want to... You know what? I do want to just move these. I should have checked to see which side was which. Where's the... There. Which side would be which. So if I do that, and again, say you're going to be heavy to crude. There we go. Or heavy to light. And then these others are going to be light to petroleum gas. Are you just still complaining about the lack of repair packs somewhere? Yeah. Which is all over the pack. Do I not have repair packs in the network? There should be. First of all, I just added some to the network, so I don't know what's going on there. I'm being kind of annoyed by the repeated boop boop. We're going to put a little scooch like this, because all of these are also going to want water, because they're cracking. Oh, there we go, wrong button. Like this. So I'm thinking for all of these, they're going to go out a couple of ticks. And unless there's a spot I want to walk through, I could actually just go and do this, which will save a fair bit of iron, actually. Because these are really short runs for the underground pipes. So we'll do that. Stop booping me. God, I'm going to have to go and deal with that between episodes. Otherwise, it's going to drive, I think, all of us crazy. I can't actually tell how this is aligned. I guess I'll come back to you. Just for ease of walking through, I am going to work one underground pipe here. There we are. And where's my regular pipes? Oh, am I out? Really? Huh. Okay. There we are. Okay. Oh, God. That is driving me fucking bonkers. How do you not have repair packs? I have... Hang on. I have automated production of repair packs. Didn't even know there was trees there. That's okay. We auto repair this. Automated production of repair packs. Unless all my repair bots got destroyed. Is that possible? Because we create them here, although I can see that there's a bit of a problem. No, you're friggin' full! You only have 2 construction bots in the entire network. That's part of it. I am producing a ton of logistics bots. Actually, we have 205 of them. I am going to go and change that job, because I think that's plenty of logistics robots, and I don't think we're going to need substantially more than that. Where do we produce those? Up here at the first oil bit. Right here. I'm producing logistics robots. Can I produce construction robots? Yeah, they actually only need green things instead of red circuits. So this is part of the passive provider thing, so it doesn't need to grab there. I think what I'll do is I'm just gonna... How many do I need per? There you go. Construction bot needs 2 per. So if I go and give you, like... That's an awkward number. That'd make 60. That's probably more than I need. There we go. You will make onto me more construction bots. You're just waiting for more frames to kick in, which is fine. You are producing them. Yeah, there we go. Eventually, you will run out of ability to make these, which is fine. Unless... Is it possible that the repair packs don't auto-distribute themselves? Oh, shit. I bet you that's exactly what's going on. I assumed if it's part... Excellent job. If it's part of the logistics network... What's it want to repair? It wants to repair something over here. Yeah, right there. This is there. It's clearly part of the logistics network. That's my personal bot went and repaired something, though. by walking up here, I'm changing... But yeah, I bet you that's it. Okay, well, let's dump all my repair packs into here for the future. And I guess what I'm going to do then is come down here. I'm really disappointed. That was, well done. Well, actually, you're producing them here, so I'm going to do that. But then, yeah, hold on. I bet you that doesn't take from a Roboport, but let me get rid of that. Instead, put in a passive provider chest. Let's say we dump these into a passive provider chest. Does that work? I mean, at the very least, I can make sure, for example, I always have repair kits on me, so that I can load them into other machines. So if I were to take all these out, does anyone go to refill them? No! Ah, really? I guess I would have to put a requester chest over here and then dump things in, but that sounds really crummy. Now, 100 research packs will last, or repair packs, will last a very long time. Alien artifacts. So since occasionally attacks do come over here, I guess I don't have to get out of the car, actually. The only question is, can I thread the needle here without doing too much damage? And the answer is mostly yes. So we have some repair packs. Let's give you some more. Oh, you're being attacked. Oh, for frick's sake. The second I leave, there's actually a really sizable attack that comes down here. And you're not being repaired. So this one here must be lacking packs or construction robots. Yeah, it just doesn't have construction robots available right now. But we are producing some for the entirety of the network. We're up to 10 overall. There it is. There's one that went over there. That's not even one of mine. So we should get more and more construction robots into the network. So that must have come from this group over here. That is a long range for some pissed off aliens to come. These are laser turrets. They seem to be doing the good job. Okay, am I worried about buffing them out a little bit more? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one conventional turret right there. And hope that it doesn't actually need to fire too often. Here, we'll feed it with some of the old school ammunition as well. But just a little bit of extra muscle over here. Okay. I'm very disappointed. I think that's a track. You know what? F it. It's too hard to drive this. Ah! Whoa! Me not hitting anything. So yeah, batteries and red circuits slowly coming down here. We actually have a backlog of batteries. Did I need to pick up some for something? I feel like I might have. Oh, I didn't realize I can just go through the underground conveyor belts without bumping into anything. That's nice. Okay. Slightly more convenient for the future. Let's get back to smashing trees, apparently. And our little oil production area over here. I don't think I needed to... I think I went back because things were being attacked, right? Not because I needed material. I hope not. Because it'll be pretty sucky if I come back here and we're right back to where we were. Alright, so I am going to... Actually, I might wait on power cables because we might be able to use slightly fewer of them. There we go. So, now that we've got that, we need to set up a production line for sulfuric... Or for sulfur. Then for sulfuric acid. The sulfur will be used later on for explosives as well. We need a fair bit more chemical plants. And I suppose I could have more storage. Oh, I still need to wire up the light oil. So I think what's going to happen here is first what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the petroleum out of the way. We need more pipes. Let me do those now, and then we'll go back to making chemical things. So I'm going to advance this to... There we go. Yeah, 2 steps like that. And then grab the underground. And we're just going to feed out this way, and I think I'm just going to put one little pipe here. And then an underground that goes way over here. And just as a buffer, I'm going to throw in one storage tank over there for this. Just to help buffer the system later on. Should be... Oh yeah, no, of course it's not pumping up petroleum gas now because these guys are all jammed from not being able to output their crude and their light. Although... If I did, so this has got to go and flip around to relink the light. Okay, so now I want to do the light, which I think I'm comfortable at this point just doing that with. That should be fine. And I guess I can extend it to here, where you can do that. That's okay. And the rest of them I need some underground pipes for. Get a bunch of those, and then some more regular pipes. Cancel you. So you're okay, yeah. And for here, we're going to go doot. Oh. Doot. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Doot, doot. Doot. Ah! Oh, shit. Okay, hold on. We'll have to... This basically just going to be a patch. You need to go there. And here, we're going to have to, unfortunately, use... an underground pipe that I would prefer not to because they do use a lot of material, but there we go. These... Oh, the same thing is happening here. I need more space. I need to take this exact setup, but give me slightly more space. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to clear this blueprint. I'm going to grab all of this like that. Yes, make a blueprint. Then I'm going to deconstruct these. Construction bots. They fix a lot of your little stupid mistakes. Excellent. So I'm just going to take this and put it... Where's my crude alignment? Right here. I really should just make everything with more space. Get everything out there. All right, excellent. Okay, that'll make my life a frack ton easier because, again, let me just deconstruct that. Because then I can just build this pipe out one tile further. These cross-contaminations will clean themselves up momentarily. So yeah, instead we build it out to here. There we go. Like that. And I wanted this to carry water was still fine. I don't know why that didn't get built actually. I'm confused. Do I have underground pipes? Yes, I do. You're gonna go from here to there. So you're still hooked up, which is great. Now then, the next thing is to rebuild. Right, that can just be a straight segment. Although now I've got a dead end, so I might decide not to do that later on. And then these pipes, we can do that, 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 that. Oh, and you're missing one down there. I need stuff. Grr, I'm short on things. Oops, you don't actually connect there. My bad. There we go. Yeah, you do that, and then you do that. There we go. Now I think everything is cross-connected. We've got an extra little bit I can get rid of here. I think that's okay. Well, we'll find out once we get electricity. Well, I suppose I can get electricity down here now. That's fine, right? Yeah, we're gonna need to build a an underground pipe here so that I can walk through. I'm just gonna... There you go. It's nice that the spacing works out for everything to connect up. And so all of these, you're making light, you're making petroleum, 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 petroleum. You're not making anything. You are... Do you still think you're full of petroleum, like, from one of these connections? And I shouldn't have to, like, vent this at all. There's not any new petroleum that should be coming to the system. It's all at 0. I don't have to destroy all this shit, do I? No. No! Or is it just because we're full and backlogged? Well, something's full and backlogged. You don't actually even have any heavy in this system. Well, we're going to have to come back with some actual more pipes here. And I don't know if I'm going to have to, like, destroy it all because there was that little bit of petroleum in. I don't think so. Everything does start to stop at some point, so I'm a little concerned. Now, I don't remember. Do I have something making pipes? Yeah, I do. I'm not convinced that it's making enough of it, though. That probably stops. Yeah, I was going to say it probably stops and doesn't completely fill itself. Which I guess is normally fine. Give me many pipes. And I need that paired with many more of these. Jump. I wonder if instead of a passive provider, if this shouldn't be an active provider. I doubt it makes much sense, much difference, but let's go ahead and do that. If you have an active provider, what happens with it is it automatically encourages robots to move it out of here and put into storage. Yeah, it's just putting it into storage, that's all. So that's not actually the solution. I mean, I may as well leave it there, because what the hell, but... Although, no, because it will obsessively call these logistic robots all the time, which would be annoying. So we're not going to do that. Alright. Well, let's finish the rest of the second part of this, where we actually get the... everything is hooked up, isn't it? No, that's not literally true. So you need to pump back into the petroleum. So what we want to do here is something like this. Or the light oil is what I meant to say. You need to go like this. And there. Yeah, but there's a little bit of natural gas in here somewhere, and it's screwing everything up. And some more oil in here. Which is likewise, I think, screwing up a different part of things. Cross-contamination is very bad. No, there's got to be something else, because there should not have been any oil. Where are you getting the oil from? I mean, you're clearly just petroleum over here. That's fine. Okay. If I do this, you're clearly just petroleum. That's also fine. Petroleum. Petroleum. 100% petroleum. Okay. Now 100% oil. Oh. I mean, there must have been a crossfeed or something. I mean, it's not this. I didn't end up reconnecting this, but... There we go. And you're properly pumping around. I think it's fine. I think it just hadn't flushed out because these guys weren't pumping. I think there wasn't a weird cross connection. It's just you have to get the whole system pumping again and everything is happy. So, we need to get this petroleum gas out of here. And I think I'm just going to go ahead and do... Oops. Oh my god. This. And that. Yeah, that's all. It's just because the system wasn't flowing. Because we hadn't finished hooking everything up. I have to be careful not to do that because that would cross-contaminate. But that's okay because I can just get it out over here. So this is going to keep filling up. That's fine. These things are all working. Everything is beautiful. Everything is awesome. Now, it's possible that there will end up being a backlog of heavy oil at some point. I'm not convinced. Maybe it is actually fine. I could check the math on these things. It's possible this will use up all the heavy oil. If at any point it doesn't use up all the heavy oil and we get a backlog of it, then it will stop everything. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a tank in here, which will be a buffer to help minimize the chance or delay that happening. But what I can do then is I can keep checking here to see, is this building up heavy oil? If there's a backlog of light oil, well, I mean, I don't think that'll happen with these. If there is, then sometimes what'll happen is these oil refineries will stop working for a split second, stop producing the regular petroleum gas while these are continuing to produce petroleum gas via cracking. But overall, we're going to be okay. All right. So next thing we have to do is we have to start actually using the petroleum gas, which we will use a variety of chemical plants here. What we're going to do first, I don't know from what side I want to work. I don't know, from over here. And again, we'll leave a fair amount of space. We'll do... I don't think you actually need a ton of sulfur producers, because I think it actually will hit a cap on this. I don't know, let's start with 4, and then maybe we'll just turn things off. So the idea is you are going to create sulfur. So you do that using petroleum gas and water. So, I really need to get these pipes on here. What I want to do is do this, and then use an underground pipe from here to here so I can keep walking through. And yeah, I think I'll set up the sort of thing like this with the petroleum. And the water will go 2 out. If I use more underground pipes, it uses more material, but I don't have to worry about cross-contamination. But I guess I can just do this. There we go. As long as I leave myself enough space, we'll be okay. There we go. So this will produce sulfur, which we'll then probably just put on a track. And in fact, I think the track will flow upwards. Because what's going to happen is I'm going to bring down the other goodies here, the other things on rails, to down here, and probably connect sideways through here into some sort of production chain. Like so. And we just need something like that, and you need to connect up to the rest of the grid somewhere else, like say like that. So you should, well, you need water still. So let's do that. I guess I can do this. And an underground pipe so that I can still walk through this area. Like so. All right, sulfur being produced. You will mostly be production cap based on how much petroleum gas, which right now we have a backlog of. And likely this current amount will be sufficient to run this forever. I don't think I'm really worried about using both sides of the track for this. But what the hell, right? Let's try to make that a habit, just going forward. So we're going to do this, we're going to do that, we're going to do that. And there we go. So now we have a petroleum track, or a sulfur track, like so, that we will use for future production chains. We do have to bring the others down here for the next step, because if we go and set up, and again, let's leave ourselves a nice gap for a change, even a gap from this. So if we do, say over here, 1, 2, well, 3 is all I've got right now. You need to produce sulfuric acid, because we're definitely need some of that for the next production chain. Because if I take one of these away, say, for example, and I go, you can probably pump directly into the next step. Maybe we'll leave a gap for balancing, because I'm going to want batteries over here. And we can see the batteries will need to take sulfuric acid in, as well as iron plates and copper plates. There's a bunch of different ways I could arrange this. And actually, I'm not sure what the ratios are going to work out. I think leaving the gaps a good idea, because then what I can do is just run a set of pipes like this. And then I can add, oops, I can add more chemical factories on one side or the other. And actually, more things will need sulfuric acid later on as well. So, you know, there'll be some amount that goes like this. I could even put a little container to help balance out loads, but I don't know. I think that's going to be okay. Why don't I use an underground pipe from the water here to here, and just do one of those to get that in there. Get some power. Actually, something like this would be better, because this way it can power the various inserters on the other side. Obviously, it needs to be connected to the rest, but none of this will work until we actually get... this needs... Right, hold on. This structure doesn't work. Well, no, we can make it work. But yeah, I forgot. This needs steel, or iron plates, god damn it, and the physical sulfur to come down here. Now, this also needs the iron plates. Doesn't need the sulfur. I'll have to figure out where I want things to flow. I'll probably put in a cut and think about that. We can probably leave. Well, again, I don't know where the connection will want to end, so... yeah, either way, I've got pipes to contend with. So, probably I will just run this way. I will probably go and set something up like this and like this, where This comes off of here. It's got a splitter and does that. And then we will get the iron plates on the other side. Yeah, that seems likely. Do I not have yellow inserters? Oh, yeah, there they are. Right, like this. And then the question is, how do I get the water piped in here? I guess I can just... is there a way to sort of shortcut here and have it joined up? Not really conveniently, so I'll probably just do something like this. Like that. And like that. There we are. So that'll feed in. Although, that means my electrical connection here, I will actually need one to cover like that. So we'll readjust this later on. And it's got to be connected to the rest of the grid. Stay there. So if I got steel plates, or iron plates, god damn it, over here, this will work, and it can scale up very, very nicely. Because I don't think it needs a ton of iron plate inputs over here to get it working. Well, actually, it seems to be grabbing pretty consistently. Am I going to be worried about bandwidth? If I scale up a lot, but I don't think we'll get enough sulfuric acid for that. It's possible that what I'm going to be particularly interested in is just making this run fast like this. Jesus, because even with this, you're running at maximum rate. Wow, that's nuts! Again, I think the deciding factor ultimately will be the input of sulfur. And that's mostly a production thing over here. Although, I just remembered, you get... Yeah, I was going to say, you get a ton of sulfur per pass here. The yellow inserters are not fast enough to drain this at maximum speed. Now, also right now we've got a backlog. But even this one that hadn't been backlogged yet, it's not enough. I think you need a blue to spam the crap out of that. Okay, we're okay here. Now, the batteries themselves don't need sulfur, right? No, we're going to need sulfur for explosions later on. I could... Instead of combining them, you know what? What the hell? It'll mean I have to put in a red, but who cares about that, right? If I just go and do this, and that, and this, there we go. And again, like I said, I don't have much in the way of iron plates anymore. As I say, put down some more of those on here. There we go. So now it's going to grab from both sides. I don't think the fast blue is as important if they're only working half the job, but that'll be okay. And it is just 1-to-1, right? Let's see. If I want to make sulfuric acid... Oh, no, it's 5 sulfur, 1 iron plate. So actually, I want this the other way around. Yes, I do. I think it'll be a lot cleaner if I just put the splitter here. I need the fast grabber to be grabbing the sulfur very, very, very quickly. And the long-handled one, which can operate slower, can just sort of grab the iron at a casual pace to put it in there, because it doesn't need very much of it. So most likely, I suspect what I'll have is a little underground pass over here in some fashion. Although, yeah, it's not very well designed anymore. What I'll probably need is a bypass for the sulfur line. Like that. There we go. And then over here we'll have iron plates that split up like this. There we are. And then keep going. That's what we're going to have. Okay, that should work well. I don't know what my my production line up above was like, but this should work acceptably for something like this. And it's got some space where I can go and expand and things later on. So we definitely have to put a cut in here. Next step will be to get the iron plates down here. Maybe I'll do that between episodes. Thanks for watching. See you next time.